Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and this is Chirag. So today we are going to discuss a new topic and this topic name is what is a HTTP. So the full form of HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. When we are talking about API or web service, then this HTTP protocol is to understand this protocol is very important because in mostly nowadays HTTPS is all company are using HTTPS protocol, but the concept between HTTP and HTTPS is same, but HTTPS give us security, it's give a more security than HTTP. So that's why nowadays HTTPS protocol is using by the company to send any request from client to server. But in this video we are seeing HTTP, and upcoming video I'm going to show you what is HTTPS. The whole complete process is same, but HTTPS give a additional security over HTTP, right? So first it is a application layer protocol. So HTTP is a application layer protocol. It is a top end protocol by which we can use for the network. So HTTP is a application layer protocol for transmitting hypermedia documents such as HTML, right? So it is designed for communication between browser and web server. So as in video we have seen that we just raise any request from browser, and then that request go to server, then server give any response to the browser. So this protocol is designed to support web browser communication between web browser and web server. Now HTTP follows a classical client server model. As I in above point I already discussed that HTTP use client and server model. So first it just open the TCP connection. After that it is starting exchanging the request and response. And one more important thing is HTTP is a stateless protocol. It means it does not keep any data on the server end. So it meaning that the server does not keep any data state between two requests. So just server send all the response, but it does not keep any data or state between two requests. So it is a very important point that HTTP is a stateless protocol. So the message sent by the client using a web browser are called request, and the message sent by the server as an answer are called response, right? So I already show you, let me show once again. So I open my paint and this is my browser and this is my server. So this is my browser, WSF browser, and this is my server. So the request which is sent by browser, it is a request and this is a response, right? So suppose I open google.com on any Chrome browser, I search any keyword and send a request to my server, then server gets back to the browser a response. So it is a request and response, right? So let me open Chrome browser and will show you this. So this is my Chrome browser and I open Google developer tool and goes to network. Now I again just refresh it. So you can see one endpoint has come here. If you click on this, so this is my request, right? This is the request method. I'm just fetching a data from response, so that's why it is a get. This is the remote address and this is a refer policy origin, right? If this a response header, the response which is coming from the my server, and you can see there are different response. The status is 200 and all the other information is given by this Chrome browser, and this is the request header. So what is this? This is my www.com is my you can say this is my base URL, and this is the path on which I am sending the request, and this all the cookies information, and this the queries, right? So you can see I'm not passing any queries here. So let me run any tst and search this. Again I will get the request. I sent this request. Let me first I show you a request. So I'm requesting a get method by, if you see there is a pq is test, as I search a test, and if I go to here, so here is also pq is a test because I search a test. So this is the request I am sending to the my to a Google server. Then Google server send a response to me. So it send this response with different, it send a queries, it send a cookies, server DWS server, and other informations. So if I go to a response, so all this response I have received when I search a test. So this is the request and response for this by using a Chrome. If I go with browser, Chrome browser, Firefox browser, and let me open, okay, let me close Firefox, open network, let me open a network, and again I reload this. So you can see a multiple request has been sent to my, and if you can see that, okay, this is my header. So in Chrome there is a different way they show their let me open a general header. So you can see it has a different value, and Firefox it has a different value. So in this they are showing, okay, you are using HTTP2 version, the status code is this, and remote address, this is the IP in which you are hitting over this port, and this is the URL, request URL, and this is the request header which you are in sending, and you getting this response. So all these details comes under a network tab. Okay, so this is the HTTP protocol, and you can see it is a HTTPS, as it is a secure way, but for HTTP it is the same way. So now we will see what is the HTTP flow. As I see tell you that it first it open a TCP connection to send request. Then after open a TCP connection, it open a TCP connection from a browser to the server. Then it start communicating between client and server, right? Then it send a HTTP message. So before HTTP 2 version, as I shown you, currently company are using HTTP 2 version. So the message is human readable, but for HTTP 2 the messages are not human readable. It is an encapsulated in frame, so we cannot read the message which I am going to send when we use HTTP 2. So HTTP 1 we can see the HTTP message as a human readable, but for HTTP 2 we are not able to see the message which we sent. So this come a security which is in HTTP 2 version, right? So this is my HTTP2 version. You can see this HTTP2. Okay, and when they send, the client send request to the server and server send response to the client. So we have already discussed this point. This is my request and this is my response, and after that all exchanging the data. So after that we close the connection. As soon as I close the browser, I close the connection, right? So this is all the HTTP protocol information. So I think you understand this, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.